Supervision is not just a checkpoint, it's a growth space. In solution-focused therapy, we approach supervision the same way we approach client work, with curiosity, respect, and a focus on what's going well. Whether you're giving or receiving supervision, the goal is not to fix, it's to notice, to reflect, to build awareness of what's working, what could grow, and what still feels uncertain. In traditional supervision, we often hear questions like, "What went wrong?" or "What should you have done differently?" But in SFT supervision, we shift the conversation. What did you do that helped the client move forward? What decision are you most proud of in that session? What would you like to do more of? These are powerful reframes. They allow supervisees to see their skills clearly, not just their mistakes. As a supervisor, your role is not to correct, it's to collaborate. You support your colleague in building their own reflective practice. You model solution-focused thinking even when discussing challenges. That might sound like, what's one moment in the session where you felt in sync with the client? Where did you see a glimpse of change or potential for it? SFT supervision is forward-focused, but not superficial. We don't gloss over stuck points. We explore them gently, asking, what felt hard in that session? What do you think was behind that? What helped you stay present even in that moment? When supervisees feel safe, seen, and valued, they become more open to reflection, and that's when the real learning begins. We also use scaling in supervision. On a scale from 0 to 10, how confident did you feel in that session? What helped make it a 6 instead of a 3? What would a 7 look like in future sessions? These numbers aren't grades. They're tools for self-awareness. They help therapists track growth over time. Another key tool, video or audio review. Watching or listening to a session together can reveal important nuances. Supervisors might say, let's slow this part down. What was your intention here? What else might you have done and why? It's not about right or wrong. It's about intentionality. And yes, compliments matter in supervision too, but they must be earned, specific, and tied to observed behavior. You stayed with the client's language here. That's a great example of being client-led. Or, your follow-up question really opened something. What made you choose it? This helps supervisees build confidence, not just feel good, but understand why what they did worked. For supervisees, effective participation means showing up ready to reflect. What do I want from this session? What am I curious about in my own process? What feedback would help me move forward? Supervision is not a performance, it's a partnership. SFT supervision also helps prevent burnout. We ask, what's keeping you grounded this week? What gave you energy in your work lately? These small questions protect the sustainability of the work. And in group supervision, we foster a shared learning space. What did you notice in your colleague's session that inspired you? What idea from today are you taking with you into your next client interaction? Whether you're a seasoned clinician or just beginning, SFT supervision offers a clear path to reflective, ethical, and energizing growth. It's not just about doing better therapy, it's about becoming a more confident, present, and intentional therapist. And the best part? The same principles that guide your client sessions, curiosity, collaboration, strengths focus, guide supervision too. That's what keeps SFT consistent, supportive, and deeply human at every level.